Hey everybody, we're back again with another challenge. You ready for it? So this challenge is called What You Said. So basically, all I want you to do is grab some headphones and a partner. My partner is Mr. Fredo, sadly. So he has his headphones in, he's gonna play some music, and I get to say a statement and he has to guess what I said, okay? You ready? This is how you play. Play your music. You ready? So I'm going to say, how was your day? What did I say?
How was your day?
You cheated.
I read your lips.
So you cheated. So that's how you play the game, y'all. Mr. Fredo cheated. I don't think he was listening to music because you know Mr. Fredo like that. So yeah, that's how you play. So what I want you to do is post your video. You can do many statements. It doesn't matter how many you do. So just go ahead and post your video and don't forget to tag us on Instagram. Thank you.
You know I gotta start my day off with a bang. What's going on, everybody? It is your favorite cameraman, Mr. C. Alright, so listen, y'all. What I need y'all to do, man, is go ahead and grab your phone. You're probably watching this on your phone right now, but I need you to create a video, right? This video, you can use this thing. This app is amazing. It's called Magisto, right there. Magisto is an app where you can be able to throw your footage in or your pictures and it makes a collage for you. So you know how everybody be talking about, nah man, I don't know how to do no editing, I ain't that good, I want transitions and all that. It does it for you. And yes, guess what? It has music as well. Positive music that you can use. And if you have some Christian hip hop music, you know what I'm saying, like everybody love it. Jesus. And we can go ahead and get that done. Man, I want you to go ahead. It's for Apple and Android. I should get sponsored by this. We should get sponsored by this, y'all. And then make sure that you go ahead and make the video, upload it. Make sure you tag us at Youth EP TV on IG or Facebook at youthep.incorporated. Yes, INC Inc. right there, or even upload it to YouTube and go ahead and send it to us on our DMs, on our Facebook. We got Snapchat, we got it all. So I just want you to go ahead and do that for me. And yeah.
Hey guys, Miss Ash here. I hope you guys are working through your assignments during this distance learning time. I know it can be difficult, but the year is almost over, so make sure that you are doing your best to keep those grades up so that we can start the year off fresh for next year. Remember, if you do need assistance, please reach out to us on our Instagram or send us an email. We're always here to help and we're looking forward to speaking with you guys. Hang in there.
So what I'm hearing is I think that the biggest thing when it comes to trust and friendship is how we choose our friends. And then discerning, you know, are they trustworthy? Mm-hmm. You know, there's different types of friends in our lives. And I have friends that there's certain things I wouldn't share things with. Mm-hmm. And I think, you know, a lot of times because we're looking for acceptance, we're looking for relationship, we're looking for love, we want to just cling on to everybody. Mm-hmm. And everybody should not be clinged on to. So I think how we select our friends and how we interact with those friends will determine the trust level we should have.
Agree.
The next thing is the trust with family. So how do you deal with a situation? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that there's been broken trust with family members. You know, what do you say to that?
Honestly, I say the forgiveness and loving, because at the end of the day, family, losing trust with family is hard. It could be from somebody taking your childhood from you at an early age. It could be from your dad leaving, never coming back, or even your mother leaving, never coming back. It could be from little lies that you found out growing up, because people telling you that. All of that stuff, understand that at the end of the day, everything's a purpose, number one. Number two, that's where you also learn forgiveness. So forgiveness and trust And
I think with that too is that we have to understand that I don't condone bad behavior. I don't condone absentee fathers or mothers. I don't condone any of that. But at the same time, people can only do what they can do. You know what I mean? They can't be more than what they can be. And so that's what I was saying before. Like sometimes you have to accept people for where they are and change your expectations. And that's very difficult because, you know, unfortunately we live in a time where what you expect out of that parent, out of that sibling, out of that uncle, that aunt, that grandparent may not be what they have the capacity to give, you know? And so, you know, how do you deal with that? And so understanding people, they're going through their own journeys. One of the things about it, we always say this, hurt people hurt people. And so if you've been hurt by a family member in any way, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, you have to understand that root of that came from somewhere. And so yes, trust could have been broken, but then how do we get past that? And what I hear you saying is we have to start with forgiveness. Yeah. And that's tough, but forgiveness is not really for the other person.
It's for yourself.
You know, forgiveness is for yourself because I use the example with young people a lot. It's like if I had a cup of poison and you did something to me, but then I drink the poison, but I'm expecting you to die. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we do with unforgiveness, is that we hold all of this stuff in, this anger, this hurt, this pain, these problems. We hold all of it in, but then we feel like we're going to get back at that person. We're not going to talk to them no more. We're not going to interact with them. We're going to talk bad about them. We're putting all of this poison in the atmosphere about that person, not realizing we're really killing ourselves. But when we allow forgiveness to take place, it kind of breaks that and it allows us to be free. And guess what? You may never get that sorry. You know, that person may never come back into your life. You may never get what you're looking for, but guess what? I'm free because I've chosen to forgive. Like, forgiveness is a choice. It's not just something that you do. And so, you know, forgiveness is huge, but you talked about love too.
Yeah. Because when you hurt, we can say love all we want, I love you, but you're not gonna feel that in that hurt and pain season. So once you forgive and let things loose, the love have to come back. For example, I could speak, I'm years old right now, but my dad was in a picture. He would say he'll meet it. I'm 32 and I'm proud of it.
Hey, either way.
But yeah, he wasn't in the picture, my real father. He would say he'll meet us somewhere for Christmas or whatever. My mom would wake up every morning, Fridays, I still remember it, meet at 7-Eleven, he could pick us up, never showed up. Got to the point, I told my mother I'm not going. She said, why? I said, because I don't trust his word. I was young at that age, haven't spoken to him. We just recently started speaking around a couple months ago. And I realized then what I was holding on. And that's when I learned the forgiveness. And I had the trust issues because of that situation. But once I released it, all that, and watched, stood on the side of his hospital bed, spoke forgiveness over him. He didn't even ask for it, but I had to speak it for myself. I felt the sting start breaking. And I finally could say, I love you to my father.
That's powerful because forgiveness in one person can impact other relationships. And so I may have unforgiveness with my parents or my friends or whatever, but now when somebody else comes in my life, I have trust issues. I don't trust them. I don't want to deal with them like that because I don't want them to hurt me. See, a lot of us have walls up, so we try to reject the hurt before we even can get hurt. So we put this wall up, and really it's like a closed fist, right? A closed fist, yeah, you can say nothing can hurt me coming in, but guess what? Nothing come out, but nothing can come in either. So you can't get love because you're closed. You can't get trust because you're closed. And so when you don't have forgiveness in one area, it can affect other areas of your life.
Absolutely. It did growing up. And now how I handle things, totally different. Everybody see the change. And it sucks it took this long for me to understand it. That's why we're here today. Don't let it take just long for you to understand it. But forgive those people, let it go. At the end of the day, it's helping yourself. You don't want to grow up not trusting the world because of somebody else's issue that happens to you. We're not going to do that.
And then the last thing is trusting yourself. A lot of times things happen in our lives where Again, we've been hurt, we've been betrayed, we've been talked about, we've been lied on, and we don't realize that all of those weights weigh on us. So it's like, I got unforgiveness here, I got betrayal here, I got being lied on here, and it's weighing us down until we get to the point when we look in the mirror, we don't see value in that person. We don't see, respect in that person. We don't see trust in that person. We look at that person and we see the word betrayal. We see the word failure. We see the word abuse instead of seeing the word love. And, so we have to be able to trust ourselves. And I think part of that is what you put into yourself. So to trust yourself in situations, how do I know that I can trust myself when somebody come at me sideways? That I'm not finna cuss them out, that I'm not finna throw these hands, because I built myself up, that I know what's in me. So really what you pour into yourself has a lot to do with what's gonna come out. And we say it all the time, but if you got poison coming in, it's gonna be poison coming out. So you got trust of friends, which is, we understand, is discerning. Trust of family really deals with forgiveness, but trust of yourself really deals with what you pour into yourself. What are you listening to? What are you hearing? What are you talking about? And what you're surrounding yourself with. Because at the end of the day, if you don't trust yourself, you can't trust anybody else. The Bible talks about loving your neighbor as yourself. So if you don't have love for yourself, you can't love anybody else. That word love, trust is wrapped into that word. Forgiveness is wrapped up into that word. Faith is wrapped up into that word. So if you don't have that love, you're lost, you're broken. And so, we really got to make sure we're pouring into ourselves.
I got to take notes when the bishop's talking.
All right, see? See?
Y'all taking y'all notes? Y'all tell me that was good. But what's your Cash App? Send them so seed.
Hey, Nitopo Shoko. So at any rate, 3 steps I think we can talk about is, being discerning of who we choose around us, walking in forgiveness, and then watching what we put into ourselves. And so what are areas in your life that you can work to build your trust? Who are some people that you need to forgive? And what are some ways you can, pour into yourself more? Yeah.
All right.
So that was cool, right?
That was it. Listen, that was this week's topic, trust. Like, share, comment. We here. We all.
Yeah, we want to see your comments. If you have something you want to talk about, put it in the comments. We're here for that, but we want to hear what you think about this topic in the comments.
Or DM.
Listen, you can follow us on Facebook. You can like us on Instagram. We have a Snapchat. And of course, we're here on YouTube as well, Youth EP TV. So we want to interact with y'all, and we'll be back. Hey.
Yo, it's your girl Ashley coming to you right now on this commercial break. I am about to tell you guys a big secret. We've been holding out for weeks now where we could finally to release it. Guess what? Can you guess? Guess. I give you 3 seconds. We have partnered with Microsoft. Oh my God. I'm a savage. No, we have partnered with Microsoft. We're gonna come to you with different sessions. We're gonna be playing games. It's all virtual. So during this time, you guys have something fun to do. You could be winning prizes. You could be playing against each other. You could be doing different training sessions. It's gonna be amazing time with Microsoft. And guess what? It's free. Free, and we're the only ones that's right now partnering with them. They are trusting us to make this thing go big. We need everybody to get involved. Did I say everybody? Everybody. Hey. With my hand like this means I'm serious. To get involved, okay? We will be coming to you guys with more information very, very soon. Be on the lookout at Youth EP TV on all social media outlets. I'm out.